Welcome back. Y'all know what time it is. Hope everyone had a great holiday. I know we did.
Yes, I had a pretty good holiday myself.
Not just did we have a great holiday, we had some great holiday games.
Yes.
Dude, first of all, a Happy New Year to you.
Oh, yes, definitely. Happy New Year.
All right, Happy New Year. We got our Henny going.
Yes, and to all you guys out there, Happy New Year to you guys.
Happy Kwanzaa to those who celebrate.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Now,
Ujimiya and all of that good stuff, whatever that is. Khadijah and all of that stuff.
Hey, you want to hit it off?
Yeah, let's go, man.
Let's go.
All right. We're going to get into some NBA first?
Absolutely.
All right. So, the Knicks, we played, the Greek Freak for like the 40th time this season. It seemed every time I turn the Knick game on, that's who we playing, and he's dropping 30 on us every single time.
Back-to-back games.
Yeah, and we played him again like next week. Like, who made this?
Last night. It was last night.
Yeah, what the fuck? I don't understand this shit. But anyhow, he bust our ass, as per usual.
Yes, he did.
He's ridiculous, and we don't have anybody until, the great white hype comes through. My man Porzingis, and he about to crack his sternum, breathing or some nonsense.
Y'all need to move on from him. I'm sorry.
You think so?
You need to move on from Porzingis.
Why do you say that?
The same thing I was saying earlier in the year. He's AKA Mr. Glass. The man ain't been healthy one whole season. You done had him. Not one whole season. Okay? Yeah. Furthermore, all the drama coming out from him. All right?
He's
under the radar.
He bitchy, ain't he?
He is bitchy.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm sorry. Zing, Paul, whatever you want, KP, you a little bitch. Okay?
He got a little different rose up in him.
First of all, you finally get a new head coach. Someone that I personally believe is right for the Knicks and is going to get this ship righted eventually. You got to give him time. But I think Fizdale is the right man.
And his wife is fine, by the way.
Yes, she is, okay? And my wife is watching. I don't care. That's a fine woman.
It's a fine woman.
Anyway, I don't care. It's not the dream. I'm just saying, she a fine woman. Anyway, Fizdale's the right man. But upon hearing that you have a new head coach, do you set a meeting? No. He made Fizdale go all the way over to Lithuania to meet him.
Is he? I thought you from Latvia.
Lithuania, wherever.
One of those gun-busting countries.
Why are you making the coach come to see you? Why is he kissing your ring? You ain't done jack, okay? Remember that little kid that was crying when they drafted him? Number 4 overall? The kid's still crying. I know he's rocking a KP jersey, but he's still crying because of no KP. Now, take it even further. Instead of keeping your organization notified of where you are with your rehabilitation, you keeping your mouth shut. You let your own coach put his foot in his mouth when he came out, what was it, about a month or so ago? Yeah. And he came out, we don't know where he is. He's not even sprinting right now. Instead of calling up the organization, instead of calling your head coach and saying, no, I just want to keep you posted. I am starting to sprint now. Nah, he don't do that. What does he do? He posts a bitch video on Twitter.
Or some hoe ass shit.
Okay?
Yeah,
come on.
Some bullshit.
Give me a break.
All right. That's a reasonable argument. I can't really argue with that. I think they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Because what if he is healthy finally and stays healthy? He's a next generation type player. But the chances of that happening are slim to none. So I don't know what they're gonna do, man. I don't know what they're gonna do. Okay. I'm torn on KP.
Look, that's my dude. The fact that his contract is up, the Knicks have a huge decision to make. Y'all got a ton of money coming up in free agency. Y'all gonna try to make a play for someone. It ain't gonna be KD, so y'all can forget that. It ain't gonna be KD.
It ain't gonna be nobody, Dave. I keep telling everybody. Listen, Knicks fans, all right. In the history of me watching the Knicks, no free agent has ever come here. Okay. No nice free agent.
Here's the thing.
It doesn't happen.
I'm going to put this out there. Free agency for the Knicks is going to determine on who they're able to draft 2019. If they get a nice enough pick and pull someone like R.J. Barrett from Duke, who I know you're high on.
I'm high on him,
okay? Because given the alternative right now, Mr. Croissant Eater himself.
Jesus.
By the way,
talk about him.
He get a DMP. Mama and Dad are coming in from France to see him play on Christmas.
Bleu.
And he's sitting. What a joke.
Jesus Christ.
What a joke.
Oh, my God.
You get R.J. Barrett.
Yeah.
Okay? you at least are putting a message out there. We're trying to get the best young talent available. Even if you don't get a top tier free agent, someone to help turn the franchise around. Okay? Maybe you lure. Butler didn't sign no free agent extension yet with Philly, did he?
I don't want you to be Butler on my team.
That's another story for another day.
Yeah.
Anyway, keep it going. You're right.
All right.
Greek Freak, spank your ass.
Yeah, but Kevin Knox, he's performing.
He is.
He's performing. I thought we got some Kentucky trash.
I told you he was gonna be nice.
Yeah, you did.
Okay?
He did. It's taking him some time.
But kid's 19. You gotta remember he's 19, folks. Okay, gotta give him a chance.
I don't care.
No, gotta give him a chance.
LeBron James was what 12 when he came into the league.
LeBron James is a once in a lifetime player.
Yeah, I'm playing myself.
Okay,
right.
The man came in and was more jacked than most NBA stars at the time.
You get until a month after the All-Star break, Kevin Knox, and then I'm sending weed to your house, and then I'm gonna tell the commissioner to piss test you.
Whoa. His name ain't Josh Gordon.
Yeah. I don't know it's a good joke because he's such a fucking sad case. Anyway,
moving on. Still on Christmas game, so.
Yeah, so the Rockets beat the Thunder. All right, that was a good game. I'm impressed with what's this guy's name? Gordon.
Eric Gordon, yes.
And I've been impressed with him for years.
But he finally woke up. He seemed to be just like in a fog for the first third of the season. And the last few games, especially this hot streak that Houston's been on, he been tearing the cover off the ball. For his role that he plays, he's doing his thing.
Yeah. We get been on the roll, signs Carmelo Anthony. I'm not blaming him.
By the way,
right,
any Melo sightings? Any Melo sightings?
Yeah, probably in the hood somewhere, getting fat and not working out
you
like he always does.
You mean fatter?
Yeah, exactly.
Fatter.
How you have no muscle tone and you're a professional athlete? I never understood that. How is that possible? Him and Raymond Felton, a point guard with a pop belly. How is that possible?
Chris Paul too?
Yeah, Chris Paul, Mr. tearing your hamstring. You're not even that tall and you're not that fast. Why does your hammy keep going out? Because you don't take care of yourself.
Bingo.
Ridiculous. So we got Celtics over the 76ers.
Whoa. Before we go on the Celtics,
okay,
we got to give props. Houston, we figured to be dead in the water a few weeks back.
Yeah.
Okay? They're now climbed themselves back into the playoff race at number 7 in a very tight Western Conference.
Yeah, but it's not even All-Star break yet.
No, it's not even All-Star. But the fact that you have 1 through 8 separated by like 3-4 games, that's sick. So
tight.
If they keep doing what they're doing, and I give them credit when Phoenix released Austin Rivers for Houston to turn around and pick him up, that's a huge piece coming off the bench. Okay? Austin Rivers isn't going to wow anybody as a starter. But coming off the bench, the production, the points, the boards, the assists that he can provide them while the regulars get rest, that's huge.
Did his own father get rid of him?
Sadly, yes.
That's crazy. Do you realize how crazy
that is? But in all honesty, I think that happened because of the chemistry in the team. He was bumping heads on the team. I think maybe
Austin was bumping heads?
Austin was bumping heads. Okay?
How? You ain't even nice.
Because that's Papa's boy.
Oh, he was on some hoe ass.
I had to be. Because you ain't heard about it on any other team he's been on.
Nah, I ain't hear about that.
He was getting in it, and people was getting fed up with his ass.
Oh, yeah, well, fuck him then.
Okay? All right, moving on. What you want to tackle next?
Let's go with Celtics and the 76ers.
Oh, Kyrie.
The game of the night.
First of all, the fact that you had Kyrie and Tatum with a double-double, okay? First of all, Jason Tatum we knew from last year in the playoffs and how he took over that team when Kyrie went down. That's future all-star written all over him, okay? And he's just backing it up this year in his sophomore year. There doesn't seem to be any slump on this kid.
Right.
Kyrie, healthy, 40 and 10 boards. I'll take that any night of the week.
Well, you know what's going to happen now. Another week, he going to tear his ACLs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. Son. That's what happens.
But the Celtics have proved that they can play without Kyrie.
Right.
And now that you got Gordon All right, he's laying in the weeds. He ain't caught fire yet, though.
Yeah, he ain't doing nothing.
Okay, but you can kind of tell Brad Stevens has that team revolving around Kyrie.
That's they should. He's the best player.
He is. So it'd be interesting to see
player.
if Kyrie goes down with injury, if he incorporates Hayward on a more regular basis.
I mean, the dude is nice. The dude
he is. He is. He proved it in Utah.
The crazy part about that game was it was weird to me how 3 players, Tatum, Kawhi, and Kyrie, excuse me.
Kyrie.
And what's his name? Morris, one of the Morris
Morris
boys.
at 23 too?
Yeah, they combined for 106 points.
Morris was hitting threes like that's his regular thing. The man hits barely 30% from 3-point land.
What you think about the Morris twins?
You know what? I wouldn't put them up there if I had to pick a starting 5.
Right.
But if I had to have them coming off the bench, absolutely.
Yeah, I think they're pretty good.
You know, I think they're some of the most underrated players in the league, and the fact that they're brothers just tells me what kind of genealogy we're dealing with here. They got skills.
They do. They're a little weird to me, though. I heard they got the same tattoos, the exact same ones. That's strange, son. I don't care if we came out the same box. That's weird, son. Y'all need to stop that shit. Somebody need to get something else.
What are the tattoos though?
I don't. They got them all over the place, Dave. It's like a graffiti experiment. Son.
Well,
it's crazy.
That's most players in the league these days.
Yeah,
you got the tats all up and down the arms and the chest.
Does Michael Jordan have any tats?
I don't remember Jordan having tats. If he did, he didn't have them like that.
Yeah,
Rodman was the first real player to have tats all up and down. Pearson's all up and down.
There's certain things.
And I'm sorry. Birdman, Chris Anderson.
Yeah, come on, son.
That man was a walking billboard.
Birdman was crazy, son.
He was nuts. You couldn't tell if he was white after a while. He had so much ink on him. The only thing that gave it away was the fucking mohawk.
When it comes to football, if Michael Jordan don't do it, I'm not doing it. You know, when it comes to, basketball. When it comes to football, if Bill Belichick ain't doing it, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
That's the way it's supposed to go. And in baseball, sorry to say this, C's you gonna get mad, but if the Yankees ain't doing it, then why do it?
Mm-hmm.
Why do it, son?
Well, if you the Mets, you do it.
Well, why not do it? That's what I'm saying. If you're the Mets, Jesus Christ, you're the same city. It's like a joke.
It is.
It's horrible. My grandmother, she used to sit there every fucking day. Hojo this and Hojo that. Oh my God.
She ran the whole part.
Yeah. She was,
okay.
Yeah. All right.
Moving on. Lakers and Golden State. Golden State is suspect now. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. You say what you got to say about Golden State.
They
and
suspect.
I'm going to just
they
jump in.
Okay. First of all, this was supposed to be the matchup. This was supposed to be the marquee game of the night.
Right.
Okay? Everybody cleared their calendar. Even Brett Kavanaugh wrote on his calendar, Lakers, Golden State. What happened?
Golden State laid an egg.
Laid an egg. They didn't even show up for the first quarter. Look, all kidding aside, I was one of the ones that said early on this year, Golden State was going to easily come out the West. The West is much improved this year. The proof of that, you just look at the standings, okay? Yeah. Denver is for real.
Yes, they are.
The Clippers are for real. Are they going to win a best of 7 at the end of the game, at the end of the day? I don't know. Right now, they're for real. Mm-hmm. OKC's for real. Portland is for real. And the Lakers are for real. You want to say it's because of LeBron James? Fine, it's because of LeBron James.
Yeah, but you be right in saying
that. The man's the best player in the world right now. Okay?
He is. He's the best player in the world. I can't stand
But he's elevating everybody else around him.
Right.
Okay? Kuzma, Ball, whether you like him or not, forget about what his daddy's doing. Matter of fact, I got to give LeVar props. You ain't hear from him this year.
I haven't heard from him at all. I
got to give LeVar. LeVar, wherever you are, I'll tip my hat to you. Exactly. Okay? Because last year you pissed everybody off. You letting your son do his thing. And Lonzo, he's on again, off again, but he's doing his thing. Mm-hmm. Okay? He has improved this year. Although that shot is still kind of funny looking.
Yeah, but whatever, it goes in.
You got that, and then you got the center Zubac.
The who?
Zubac.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? But that kid is nice.
Yeah.
Now you see why they let Randall walk. That being said, Boogie ain't back yet. There's turmoil in GSW. There's gonna be even more when Boogie gets there.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I can't wait, man.
I saw some of the sloppiest play from the Warriors the last 2 nights, Christmas and last night when they lost to Portland. Sloppy ball, and you got Steve Kerr sitting on the side. I don't know what's going on, but we need to figure this out. You ain't figured nothing out because you got hand in Mark Jackson's team.
You think so? You gonna do that too?
You know what? I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Right.
Now, hold up. I'm not saying Mark Jackson would have orchestrated a championship, but all the pieces were there before the first one.
Right.
All Kerr did was step in like kind of Phil Jackson-like and take him to the next level.
Stop it, Dave. Dave, stop it, son. Stop it. All right. Yeah, I have more reason to hate the Zen Master than anybody else.
You have different reasons, though.
It's the same reason. I hated the Bulls. I couldn't stand him. I hated Michael Jordan. I wanted to kill him when I was a little kid. I wanted to strangle him.
Okay. But the same way Jackson took over for Collins. Collins took the Bulls so far, and yes, Jackson took him to the next level.
And continued on with that level for years.
But everybody credits him with the triangle. It wasn't him. He went to LA. He took over for Del Harris.
Just because somebody had a system in place before you got there doesn't mean you can't come and perfect that system.
Granted.
You know what I'm saying?
Granted.
So, and then you went to another city and did the same thing and dominated. Listen, Zen Master's a horrible GM. He's a great fucking coach.
If only he had coached your team.
Nah,
you didn't have no players for him to coach.
Exactly. He would get the worst players. You know, I'm done talking about the fucking Knicks.
All right.
Fuck them. But hold on a second.
You want to touch on what I said about Kerr, though, right?
No. I want to talk about, the Lakers record. The Lakers are 20-14, right? And the Warriors are only 23-12. It's like you were speaking before about how close the fucking West is. That's crazy.
It is.
That's crazy. I didn't think LeBron was going to have this kind of success early. I thought he was going to bump heads with the half assist he's on his team. But I got to remember, LeBron, too, was a millennial. So he gets their hoe ass nature. You understand? So
I like that.
Maybe that's why they're meshing. And I mean, he's the top dog. What are you going to tell him? Mm-hmm. What are you going to tell him? Oh, I want to do it this way. I told you to do it this way. And if you say something else, you're off the fucking team.
Right. That's
it. That big dog steps up in there. Mm-hmm. I got to give them props. I didn't think this was going to happen early. I thought they were going to have a losing record as far as, as of today goes. They don't. I can't wait for Boogie Cousins to come on the Golden State Warriors
and blow it up. You got enough turmoil with Draymond. Can you imagine these two on the floor at the same time?
Beautiful. Cooling them right there, boy. Beautiful. Now, I can't wait.
Before we leave the Lakers, okay, we got to talk about LeBron's injury. Everybody was watching the game, saw him reach down. I felt it pop. What is it? A groin strain. I don't know whatever level they gave it, right?
Right.
First they were saying he gonna be gone a day or two. Now it's several days. Mm-hmm. This is exactly what I was talking about early on in the show, maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago, maybe a little bit more, when I said the man is going to be 34 this year. Here is where Kobe started breaking down. Now, LeBron's a freak of nature. He's in the best shape anyone could ask for. He's in better shape than most cats 10 years younger than him. You've heard me say that here. But the fact that he's having this injury, the fact that he's playing the minutes he's playing, the fact that he has the mileage he has on his body in his entire career, you have to wonder, is this a sign of things to come? Because if it is, the Lakers will be in trouble. If he gets over it,
really? But all right, let's just say it is, okay? what's the worst case scenario that he gonna last for 3 years?
Yeah.
All right, 3 years. All right.
3 years.
They'll take that.
Okay.
That's Star Town.
But here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
The last 3 years for Kobe, the man hardly stepped on the court.
I don't think it's the same situation with that. And I'll tell you, because Kobe, he fucked up his Achilles. That's a whole different situation.
Yeah,
groins and hamstrings, you gonna walk away from the Achilles and shit. When you 34 years old, he had to go to fucking.
You ever try walking with a groin pull?
Nah, that
shit hurts.
I'm not a professional athlete. These dudes
I'm
do
just
it all
telling
the
you from
time.
when I used to play handball.
Right.
That shit hurts.
Are you comparing handball and basketball?
I'm not absolutely not comparing handball to basketball. I'm just saying I know what a growing pull feels like,
right.
And I know what it feels like to just walk with that.
Yeah, but you don't have multi-million-dollar doctors.
No, and I don't have no cryo chamber to help me heal up.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You ain't sleeping in pure oxygen for 12 hours or some shit.
Matter of fact, we should do that.
No, we should not.
Pure
do that,
oxygen with the Henny.
No. Fucking around and get the damn ambulance over here. But what I'm saying is, right. he should be fine, man. He should be fine. It's one injury. This is LeBron James. He's entitled, as much as I can't stand him, he's entitled to have an injury every couple of years. Do your thing. I just don't like that resting shit.
Nah.
What is your, before we get into football, what is your opinion on kids deciding not to play in their bowl games?
You know what? Prior to, what was it, last couple of years, you had Christian McCaffrey do it.
Christian McCaffrey.
Fournette did it a couple of years ago.
Yeah, they were the first two.
Yeah, but then, of course, you also had the big decision. It wasn't just a bowl game. The man decided to not come back to college. The freaking Bosa.
Yeah.
Nick Bosa. The fuck are you doing? First of all, that's your resume. Bowl game or not, that's part of your resume. You're selling yourself for the pros. I mean, I'm sorry. Look, everybody can argue these kids need to make sure they're ready for their future, the real payday, like they ain't getting paid in college somehow. But at the end of the day, why'd you go to college? If that's the case, right after high school, you should have gone pro.
They can't. Not in football.
Go to the CFL then.
Can you do that?
I don't know.
I don't think they would take you. I think they even a professional organization to where as though they wouldn't take a fucking 17-year-old.
Me personally, play the fucking bowl game, okay? Play the bowl game. Because at the end of the day, what if your NFL career amounts to nothing? At least you had the bowl game.
All right. So, I feel you. I agree. I don't like that shit. I don't like them skipping out on bowl games. But I understand. I know you understand their reason for it.
Right.
Okay. Like, if you already put together your resume for all of those college games that you played, what's one more game? And why am I going to the fucking Alabama Turnkey Bowl? You know what I'm saying? It makes no fucking sense. I'm not playing in that shit.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, all right? And this is where, like I said, I understand. I empathize and I sympathize with you. I get it. I get you trying to get your money. You don't want to get hurt, which sounds fucking crazy. You play football, my dude. What are you talking about? You're going to get hurt.
Thank you.
Stop being a bitch.
Thank you.
But whatever. You don't want to get hurt and jeopardize your future. All right, fine. I get it. But these are your brothers. You know what I'm saying? These are the dudes you sweated with, bled with, went through two-a-days with, up and downs and all of this shit.
And I'm sorry. I'm going to let you continue in a second. Unlike basketball where they have one and dones.
Right.
You at least in college for 2-3 years.
With these same dudes.
Thank you.
Rocking with them. Yeah, and their chances of winning that game, which is important to them, are significantly increased because you're there.
Especially
go out with your
brothers.
Yeah,
especially
go out with your
star.
brothers, man. It seemed to me like you don't give a fuck. You know. Now, in the case of Leonard Fournette, I was a big fan of his from high school, Dave. I watched him play in high school, and I was like, yo, this dude is ridiculous. I don't fuck with him anymore. I don't fuck with Leonard Fournette anymore. I don't want to use the N-word on here, but it applies. It's applicable. Okay? Christian McCaffrey. I loved him in college. I was like, this dude is ridiculous.
He's one of the main reasons people tune in to watch Stafford.
and now he's showing his skill set.
Yes, he is.
Even though he has Cam Dummy Newton playing quarterback for him. All right. Let's get into something else.
Yes. So
Killer Cam. All right. So we got some pretty significant. This is last week of football. Tears go out every week 17 in my book, but playoff ain't nothing like playoff football.
Nothing.
But week 17 we have some pretty significant games coming up. We have Chicago and Minnesota.
Ooh.
Chicago really has nothing to play for.
That's not true. That's not true.
Why isn't it true?
On the chance,
right?
And with football, there's always a chance. On the chance that San Francisco beats the Rams,
okay,
Chicago gets that second seat. They get a week off. They have everything to play for. Plus, if they lose to Minnesota and keep the third seat, guess who they seeing in the first round of the playoffs? Minnesota. So if you give Minnesota a blueprint of how to beat you,
all right, you sold me. All right. Chicago
better ball their ass out.
So they do have something to play for.
They absolutely have something to play for. Now, Minnesota, on the other hand, it just seems like since they fired their old offensive coordinator, they figured out how to fucking score.
Well, they got Kirk paid me Cousins up in there, $84 million. Go get your paper, dog.
But also Diggs has been finding himself wide open.
Yeah. Whoever the new coordinator is, he's doing a pretty good job.
Either that, or they just simplified it. Sometimes offensive coordinators makes things too complex.
Right, that's right.
Right.
Addition by subtraction.
There you go. But for Minnesota, winning they in. Chicago win and an LA loss, you get a bye week. Me personally, I would love to see that because I want to see how Chicago, because Chicago football in the winter. Playoff football, Chicago?
Yeah, it's gonna be something serious.
Are you kidding me?
People are gonna be scared because New Orleans ain't gonna want it. Well, New Orleans got.
It goes to New Orleans, but Rams?
Yeah,
Rams ain't want to go through that. Cowboys don't want to go through that.
Nah, Cowboys don't want to do that. Even though they're still my Super Bowl pick.
Okay,
I still think they go under the Super Bowl.
You can go down with that ship.
Well, the Cowboys, I don't fuck with them, but that's my pick.
Yeah.
Them versus the Chargers.
Okay.
But whatever the case may be. So, Chicago and Minnesota.
Right.
They have that game. But that game is at 4:30, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, would they know already if
Nah, because the LA San Fran game is a late game. Again,
NFL, this is how they bring money, baby.
This is why they need to play. What was it Herm used to say? You play to win the game.
Son, I'm telling you. And you got this meaningless Redskins-Eagles game, which really isn't meaningless. It's meaningless in the Redskins side.
Yes.
But if the Eagles win that game and Minnesota loses, they're in.
Washington just trying to play spoiler, but I'm sorry.
We need to spoil. Fuck the Eagles. We need to spoil their chances of going to the playoffs.
You go there
I'm so sick of them.
With the hatchet?
Yeah, I'm going to fuck
cut
that.
Cut them wings off?
Yeah, that's right. Fuck them. And I can't wait to go to an Eagles game and come down and see you, motherfucker.
Oh. You don't want to go to Philly for that.
Listen. Ain't nobody scared here. I want to go to the Philly game. Throw a soda at me and see what the hell happens.
All right, so
Baltimore, Cleveland.
That's huge. First of all,
that's a good game.
It's a good game.
That's a good game regardless.
And look, we got to give Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens props. He didn't think Lamar had him. Look.
Hold up. I said originally, my first Lamar Jackson statement was that he was the steal of the draft.
Yes.
That was my initial statement. Then I kind of backtracked because I was like, he still can't read defense. But the boy makes plays.
Yes,
He's a playmaker.
Yes, he does.
So, kudos to you,
He
Lamar.
has to do just enough to keep them from losing on the offensive side. Baltimore's defense...
Serious.
I'll put them up there with Chicago's D.
Yeah.
Okay? First of all, Terrell Suggs playing like he's fucking 25 right now.
Hall of Famer.
Okay? That I don't want to be in his crosshairs.
Hall of Famer.
If I'm a quarterback,
not at all.
Fuck that. But Cleveland, on the other hand, is playing for pride. They want that 8-7-1 record.
Yeah. And Greg Williams It's got them performing, and they coming out to win that game.
Yes, they are.
Fuck Baltimore. They don't give a fuck about them.
Now, Baltimore needs to win. They lock up the North.
Right.
They lose.
And
Now,
Pittsburgh wins.
Pittsburgh wins. Pittsburgh gets North back.
They play Cincinnati.
Pittsburgh is just one of those teams right now that I don't know what the fuck to make of them. They Jekyll and Hyde.
Do you think it's because I'm so tired of hearing this in my group chat? Y'all know what I'm talking about. But Le'Veon Bell, all right? Everybody thinks that he's the cure-all for them.
Le'Veon Bell is not the cure-all. The problem with the Pittsburgh Steelers rests right now with Mike Tomlin. To me, it seems like the team is lost, and the captain of that ship cannot right it. First of all, when you look at how this season started,
Right.
all everyone was talking about was how good Connor was. Connor. Le'Veon who? Now the minute they hit rough waters, it's if Le'Veon was here. If Le'Veon was here, we wouldn't be having these issues. Really? Did Le'Veon fumble the ball in New Orleans? Not to mention there were some bullshit calls that did go against Pittsburgh. You got to play through that. But then, what was that bullshit? We're trying to go for it on 4 and 5 with the fake punt.
Yeah, that was stupid.
And Tomlin's whole thing is, well, if they score, we get the ball back, and then we can score ourselves. Yeah. But you didn't.
And logic, right?
Make them go the whole length of the field. Damn it.
It's hard to do. Hard to do.
That has nothing to do with whether Le'Veon's on your team or not.
No.
Okay? I'm
They're
sorry.
missing Ryan Shazier more than they miss Le'Veon Bell.
Thank you. Respect to Shazier. Right. I'm glad you're walking again.
Yeah. Don't try to come back and play football, you fucking idiot. It almost killed you. What are you trying to do? Just relax. Collect your check
as a fan
and
of
go
the game,
sell insurance.
As a fan of the game, I appreciate the passion, but you got a family to think about.
Yeah.
You can find something else to do in football that doesn't require you putting your body on the line.
Go coach.
Are you gonna make as much? Are you gonna make as much? No. Coach college football. Work your way up to college. Do you know how much Nick Saban's making right now? Son. Making more than he made with the Dolphins.
Son, do not come try to play fucking football again. You almost died. You non-hair having dummy. All right? Just relax. Rest on your money. All right?
It's the holidays. Go easy.
Okay. All right.
All right. Now,
another couple of games.
Yes.
The Jets and New England.
That's a dumb.
And Houston and Jacksonville. But it should be a W for them both. But you don't know what happens. Remember, the last game of the season is, who knows? They both, New England and Houston, are playing for the 2 spot.
Yes, they are. Here's the problem, though.
What's the problem?
It's the Jets. The Jets don't step. The Jets had that game last week against the fucking Green Bay Packers.
Had that game.
They had it.
A-Rod.
And you know what? Not for nothing, man. This is where, when he first stepped in, I was like, you know what? I want to see Bowles do well. Have you ever heard Bowles on an interview after a loss? The man is the most uncharismatic coach on the face of the earth right now. I'd rather hear Belichick talk after a game.
Why you hating on my man? What's the ex-Redskins?
Bowles don't want to tell it like it is.
Sometimes you can't.
You can. You can't. Look, I'm tired of these. I'm going to borrow your phrase. I'm tired of these half a city coaches making excuses for their players. You never heard Bill Parcells make excuses for his players. Bill Parcells be up there in a post-game conference and tear into his fucking players like Tiny Tim on a Christmas ham. I'm sorry.
I know what Tiny Tim is.
Jesus. You can't coddle these players and these fucking. It's football. I don't care if you're a millennial or not. You're playing a tough game. You're playing a man's game, and if you can't handle it, well, hand the ball off to the next person.
Listen, that's it for us, right? But before we leave, I was watching this documentary earlier today about this guy, this linebacker, who was on he said he took 183 pills a week. What the fuck? What in your 20s? He's 45 years old and can't lift his fucking arm. He got split personality disorder. All types. He was living on the street, washing up in gas stations. My son is never playing football. I love it more than anything in this world.
You know, it's amazing how much you hear the old pros say they'll never let their kids touch a football.
Nah, fuck that. What the fuck? Are you serious?
Yeah. Look, I get it. You're talking about brain damage. You're talking about CTE. You're talking about physical limitations when you get older.
For the rest of your life.
It's incredible what the game does to you. But you knew what it was going to do to you going in for it. This is nothing new, okay? What was that running back used to play for the Houston Oilers? Way back in the day. He bands in a wheelchair now.
What the fuck is it? Earl Campbell.
Thank you. Campbell mowed people over. Yeah. Short career, though, because of the injuries. Man can't walk now.
Yeah, because he don't dive people. He was fucking running into them.
Yeah, exactly. But my point is, he's the poster man to show you what happens at the end of your career, to show you what happens 20, 30 years after your career is done.
I tell you what, Dave, I've had a lot of fun in my life.
Yes,
a lot of fun. I've done a lot of crazy, fun shit. Never, ever had more fun doing anything than playing football.
Absolutely.
It's the best thing
I never played professional. I never played organized. I'm just talking about getting together with the guys, middle of winter, throwing the ball around.
Yeah, I played
full tackle,
organized high school football, but it was fucking awesome.
Yes, it was.
Best thing ever. But if I knew that I was only taking 183 fucking pills a week, you could stick the football up your ass.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking with that shit.
We ain't leaving football just yet.
Okay.
Because you know what we got tomorrow? We got the semifinals. Cotton Bowl and the Orange Bowl.
All right. I know you're biased when it comes to this. I know you're biased when it comes to this.
Let me tell you something. I know I want my guys to win.
I know you want your guys to win, right? But what do you think is going to happen?
Clemson's going to come out of that shit on top.
Okay.
They're going to come out on top. Look.
Let me get a scoring more. What's the score going to be?
Score probably at the end of this is going to be Clemson 28, Irish 14. Clemson's going to cover that 12.5 point spread. If I come back next week, Clemson loses, I'll be a happy man.
Pop your fucking collar. If Clemson loses, drinks on me next week, my G.
You heard that.
If Clemson loses, drinks on me. And we buying the good shit.
Okay.
Clemson 40, the Irish 26. Alabama 33. Oklahoma 30.
Nice.
That's gonna be a good game.
That is gonna be a good game.
I'm
not gonna put it quite as high. I will say 24-21 Sooners. But that's basically gonna be because Alabama's D is gonna step up at the right time. I still like Kyler Murray, and I think he's gonna have a field day.
Did you hear
he's not gonna get the W? Yes, I heard that.
Defensive tackle said?
Yes, I did. You playing with fire.
He's hold on. That's why I like Nick Saban's program. Nick, he was you want some more?
Yes, I do want some more. Oh.
Nick Saban said, Nick Saban didn't say anything. He didn't have to.
Boom, there we go.
He didn't have to say anything. That guy understood that he was about to make a mistake.
Big mistake.
You fuck around and don't start in this motherfucker.
He had half the foot in his mouth.
Yeah.
Wait.
He said, I'm good. Exactly. That's called discipline. That's called running a correct program.
Yes, it is.
I don't give a fuck if you are All-American. I got somebody behind you who was a 6-star recruit or however many stars they go to.
Yup.
You don't gotta play. Get the fuck up out of here. You want to talk shit after I told you what to say? I told you. Don't even disparage our opponents. Don't ever do that. And he caught himself right in the middle of it. I loved it. He said, I'm good.
Reporter baited him.
Exactly. He
did. And
he had his mouth halfway on the hook and said, I'm good. I ain't gonna fuck with it.
All right. That's it for this week.
All right.
Enjoy the games. Enjoy each other. Love each other. Happy New Year,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, brother.
Happy New Year.
And this one is for y'all. Kick it back. 2018 sports rant is over. We'll see you in 2019.